What's up YouTube? My name is Cansturtle, and welcome to Game Dev Tycoon. If you're wondering why I'm saying welcome and not welcome back, it's because, okay, I gotta move my headphones, I'm sorry. Welcome to Game Dev Tycoon. If you're wondering why I'm saying welcome and not welcome back, and why I'm, sorry, I need to move my stuff so I can actually hear myself talk. It is because, bad things happened with my hard drive. I lost 2 videos of Game Dev Tycoon. You should know this if you've seen my video that was called, Bad News, Everyone. But, you know, I don't even know if I've got a screen the right size. But, you know, we'll see. Okay, I'll read this again for those who are starting on this series and not on the other series. But yeah, we're essentially starting again. I don't know, I didn't want to have to, like, just explain what happened in those 2 episodes you guys missed. I feel like this is a little close to my mouth. Okay? Okay, we're good? Okay, we're good. Okay, welcome to Game Dev Tycoon. In this business simulation, you have been transported back in time to start your very own game development company right at the beginning of the PC revolution. In the next 35 years, you can build your dream company, create best-selling games, gain fans, and become the leader of the market. Before you can start your adventure, you need to give your upcoming company a name. Yeah! Now we're still gonna be Zodiac, good old Zodiac Games. And, we're gonna be female. Oh yeah, that's right, that was the best I could get for... Why is there no blonde option? I mean, really, what's my player name gonna be? It's gonna be Melody. What should my last name be? I don't want it to be Turtle again. It's frickin' Melody... I don't frickin' know. I can't make up names, I'm bad with names. Frick! I don't want to spend the entire episode... Oh, by the way, you click on this... Okay, it's going off the screen. Okay, essentially you can change your game length. I'll just have to remember to change the screen size, after this episode. Melody frickin' tones. Because it's a music thing. Unlock hints? No thank you. Oh, and I am going to be saving over my old, this is one that I've done on my own time, this is one that I've done on my own time, and didn't get very far in because I lost interest, and this one was the one we were doing last time. Goodbye. As you can see, 3 months ago, it's been a while since I played. Yep. Bye bye Zodiac Games. Hello. Am I not getting a tutorial? Okay. There we go. Before you can begin development. I'm not doing my announcer voice. Before you can begin development, before development can begin, you have to decide what kind of game you want to create and give your game a name. You can also select which graphic technology your game should use. Your options are initially limited, but once you have a bit of experience, you'll be able to unlock new options. Is that a good voice? I don't know if that's a good voice. Alright, let's see what topics we got. We have post-apocalyptic, racing, law, and detective. Those are some interesting topics. Some very interesting topics indeed. What should we go for? I think before we start oh, hi there mouse, you're moving on your own, are you? Okay, I think before Ninvento comes around and I start making stuff for Ninvento consoles, because in this game Ninvento's all for kids and whatnot, I should get some of the more hardcore topics out and on PC before Ninvento comes along, and then maybe I can still make them on PC. I'm gonna go post-apocalyptic. It's gonna be a post-apocalyptic adventure. I don't know if that's gonna be good, but post-apocalyptic adventure. Frickin' how about like no survivors? How's that? Let's go. No survivors. Gotta be 2D graphics, of course. Who wants to make a text-based game? Does anyone actually make text-based games in this? Game development runs through 3 stages. I almost screwed up there. At the beginning of each stage, you can decide what areas of the game you want to focus on. Pick the right focus for your game. Picking the right focus for your game greatly increases the points you generate. Think about what areas are important for your game, and decrease the focus on areas you think are less important. If you want to read a brief description of the different areas, please refer to the help menu. Right. I think for an adventure, story and quest are pretty important. Then engine is up there. Maybe here. And gameplay down here. Let's go. No survivors. And there's the bubbles that I've got in my freaking thumbnail. Game development has now started. While developing your game, you will generate game points, which you can see bubbling up. The game points are divided into design points and technology points. The more points you generate, the better the game will be. I need to keep an eye on frickin' debut. See how long I've been recording, because I didn't bring my iPod with the timer on it because I'm dumb. From time to time, there will also be bug points generated. These points become less likely once you gain experience. Bugs should be fixed before the game is released, and increase development time and cost. Alright, go little melody, go. Make the thing! Get the points! Adventure, I think level design, dialogues, artificial intelligence. Go! We're getting a lot of research here. Or at least it seems like it. Maybe that's just because I thought, well, that's a lot of bugs. That's a lot of bugs. During development, you can also select additional features for your game. Right now you can only pick basic sounds, but your options will increase quickly. Selecting additional features makes the game generally better, but also increases its cost. My eye hurts. You will also see the graphic type you selected when you defined the game. This is just to remind you of your choice. You cannot change the type of graphics mid-game. Okay. My eye still hurts. Alright, I think for an adventure it's definitely well designed up there. Then, I think graphic and sound. And like graphic and sound are switched around if it's an RPG. Wow, this is a terrible game. Not doing good at all. Look at that. More bugs than design or technology, and research took up everything. Okay. The development of your game is now complete. You can press the finish button to publish your game, but you should only do that once you fix the majority of bugs. Releasing a game without fixing bugs can severely affect your ratings, and you should only ever consider that if you need the cash and can't afford to wait. Right, let's see how much this game fails. Oh, it's another point. Oh, more points. Alright. Is that all you're gonna do? No survivors! I would be surviving. The development of your game has now finished. While developing games, you gain experience and improve your skills. When development is completed, I probably read that wrong. When development is completed, you will be presented with a summary of the experience gained. Ba-ding, ba-dung, ba-dip-ba-dip-ba-doo. Release game! Also, there's been an update, so this here, you click on that and it's the menu, I think. Instead of pressing escape and it was like, did it work? Do I need to press it again? And the menu button's there. Okay. Your game is now complete and will be handed off to publishing. We should see reviews and sales coming in for the game soon. Hello? I'm just gonna start researching. Research is important to unlock new options and make better games. You should try to save enough research points to be able to create your own game engine. This will greatly improve your games. Hint! try to develop games with a different topic and genre combinations for a slight research boost. New topic. What do we got? We got game dev, which... This is the only game dev game I know, so I don't know why they thought game dev was more important than, frickin'... What's it called? Like platformer or something. But they put game dev in there. It only works well with simulation, and I think the only reason it's in there is so that they could put the achievement in for making Game Dev Tycoon in Game Dev Tycoon. I'm not gonna get game dev. Let's get hunting. Might be able to, like, frickin' make Man vs. Wild again. Frickin' Tiger Coles. I don't know, I'm trying to think of a parody name of Bear Grylls. Doesn't work well. Okay. The first reviews for our newly released game, No Survivors, came in. Let's see how badly it does. 4! 4? Yeah! Gone. Freaking failed our first game, 3.5. After publishing a game, you can invest a little bit of time to analyze your creation and generate a game report. Game reports are a great way to gain research points as well as valuable insights into what works and what doesn't work when developing a game. Well, apparently, a post-apocalyptic adventure doesn't work. Or at least my version of it doesn't. To generate a game report, close this message and then click anywhere on the screen to bring up the action menu. Yeah, just as soon as I finish researching Can you not? Should I do a news voice or should I... I'll just do the same voice. Zodiac Games, a newcomer in the game industry, has just released their first title, No Survivors. The game had a moderate response from reviewers. We are curious to see what Zodiac Games will deliver in the future. Why do I play games that require reading? I can't read. Can you not? No Survivors sold 1,943 units in its first week on the market. Now that your game is on sale, you will receive the income from the game every week. You can see how well your game is doing by looking at the sales graph in the top right of the screen. Okie dokie. Artichoke. Wow, those are some terrible sales. Okay, we now have hunting, and we gotta see how much we messed up No Survivors. Am I even gonna make a profit on this game? I don't think I'm gonna make a profit. I wanna see if I made a profit once it's off the market. Our post-release analysis on No Survivors is complete, and we got the following results. Post-apocalyptic and adventure is an okay combination, alright. Engine seems to be not important for this type of game. Well, I screwed up there. Story and quest seems to be very important for this type of game. Got that right. My Skype icon is like looking at me from the corner. It's frickin' Fridge Kirby from Kirby 64. That was a good Let's Play, even though it was really annoying. It's a hard game. I shouldn't do hard games. Okay. Game reports are a great way to gain more research points and new insights. It pays off to generate a report for each game you release. Now that you've completed your first game report, it's a good idea to look at the research menu. To open the research menu, close this message and then click anywhere on the screen to bring up the action menu. Now, I have already done that. I got hunting, but I'm not sure whether it'll progress in the tutorials if I don't. Besides, I have enough points for another topic, and we have fantasy. Fantasy, definitely getting fantasy. Fantasy's a good one. You want fantasy. It's very easy to come up with fantasy ideas, I think. Especially since you don't have to go very in-depth. If I had to go in-depth, I'd be screwed. I couldn't come up with a story for No Survivors. Okay, it did that. I'm not gonna read that. Yeah, tiny profit. Tiny profit, tiny profit. Alright. But then combined with the frickin' my rent or whatever. Alright, we'll develop 2 games this episode. Let's do a freaking detective game. Why not? Detective strategy? Is that? I don't know exactly what strategy is. I think strategy's supposed to be like freaking Fire Emblem and Advance Wars and stuff. Those sorts of things. So I don't think that's detective, so... Detective adventure? Afric! No. Go away. Yes. Detective Sherlock Bones on the case. I think I'll just, like, name each episode after the first game we make in said episode. While generating game reports, you start to gain insights into the development process and learn about what works well and what doesn't work so well. These insights are shown as hints on the development screen, unless you have this option turned off in the settings. And if you had it turned off, I don't know why they would give you the tutorial message about said things. Hints range from +++ to --, even though I'm fairly certain in one of the episodes, I'm not sure if it went up or not, I'm fairly certain we saw a --. So, I don't know. And indicate how important an area is for this type of game. When hints have a question mark in the end, for instance, +++, it means that you have insights from a game in the same genre, but you are not sure whether this holds true for this particular genre-topic combination. Alright, story quests up there. Gameplay, move it up. Move it on up. Engine goes down. Move gameplay down slightly. Okay, we're good now. I had to. Let's do this little melody. Sherlock Bones in the house. In the his eye. I'm sorry. Industry news. Recent market studies suggest that the Commodore G64 is steadily outselling competitors in the PC sector. Consumers prefer the lower price, greater availability, and the flexible hardware configuration over other home computers. Experts say this might spell the end of competing hardware manufacturers. Look at all those bubbles. We're already doing better than... Well, we're technically not already doing better, but, you know, we're almost already better than No Survivors. Okay, I think that's good. See, I don't know about the other things. All I know is I got that specific first one very wrong. Don't scratch your head, we've got stuff to do. One research point, and then we gotta... Yeah, I need to fix that. That's gonna be before the next recording session, which by then I'll have decided on my new TLP, which you guys will already know about. Maybe bump sounds up a little. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't be doing that to the tune, because then I have to sync it up perfectly. Or at least close enough. Yeah, we've definitely done better than frickin' No Survivors. Ah! According to rumors, the Japanese company Ninvento is planning to launch its very own home gaming console. Ninvento is known for the widely successful arcade game, Dinky King. Many industry experts doubt that home gaming consoles will take off, but we are eager to see what Ninvento will deliver. Speaking of Ninvento, how about that friggin' Smash Bros. Direct? Not sure when this is going up, but you know, hopefully you guys will still know about the Smash Bros. Direct. That was friggin' amazing. Like friggin'... I don't want to spoil it. You should go look at it yourself. You should go look at it yourself. Release game, Sherlock Bones. Okay. Oh. 8. Love it, Star Games. I'm doing a hand dancey thing. 7, their focus on the story quests serve this game very well. Enjoyable from Informed Gamer. 7, enjoyable from Game Hero. 7, good game from all games. That's a 7.25. Yeah. Game report time. 7.25 on Sherlock Bones. Are we on the charts? We're ranked 22 on the charts. Sherlock Bones was so successful that we now have 18 fans. Didn't get any fans from No Survivors. That might be one of those games that we're just gonna have to completely forget about. Definitely no Survivors character in Zodiac All-Stars Collide. Not All-Stars, Zodiac Heroes Collide. Sherlock Bones is definitely going in there. Sherlock Bones is gonna be our classic character. He's gonna be our frickin' Sherlock Bones is gonna be our ice climbers. I don't know, maybe I'll make a Sherlock Bones sequel on the frickin' Nintendo, the TES 64, whatever it's called. Sherlock Bones has achieved a company sales record and sold over 10,000 units. With over 10,000 units sold. This is an important milestone in the history of Zodiac games. I'm gonna play a game that requires less talking. After this, our post-release analysis of Sherlock Bones is complete, and we got the following results. Detective and adventure is a great combination. Boom. Artificial intelligence seems not very important for this type of game. Boom. Platform genre match adventure PC is great. Boom. Did everything right. Well, everything I know of thus far. Okay, just do that so that the... Hello? Thank you. It's paused. So in the next episode of Game Dev Tycoon, we will, research some new topics, we'll, ride on the success of Sherlock Bones for a little bit, and we'll develop a new game. Who knows, we might even get a new game engine next time. See you guys next time. Have a good life. I almost did the completely wrong outro. I don't know whose outro it was, but it certainly wasn't mine.